Welcome back, Tater Tuds, to my channel for another new episode of our Solar System Legacy Challenge, Generation for Mars, episode 19, I think we are. I think it's 19. But it is Harvest Fest officially today, so Mason has woken up in his sad, lonely apartment, and he has just had all these gnomes, which he was able to appease each of them. We gave this one a toy, the rabbit one a salad, and then a future cube to this guardian of the Gnomelaxy, poolside gnome, and Mr. Floppy the gnome. So yeah, and he just finished eating some breakfast. He's feeling sad again for like the loss of someone, loss in the family, which I'm still not understanding who it. No! Oh my gosh, Evan? Uncle Evan has passed away? Oh my gosh. Is that even... No. That can't be. I'm not ready for Evan to pass away. That means Eli's going to be passing away soon. Like, what? Okay. Well, that can't happen because we have to repair our relationship with our dad first. So, oh my gosh. And our great uncle Vincent has also passed away. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's just a lot going on here that I need to unravel real quick. Okay, so Vincent is gone. So, and obviously we know Vance is gone. Is Uncle Victor passed away? I don't even know. Oh my gosh. OMG. So I'm looking at our genealogy here, and it does look like they've all passed away. So both Victor and Vincent passed away due to old age, and of course so did Uncle or our great grandpa or Grandpa Vance. And then of course we have Vale, who died from freezing, Maria, okay, they're old age. Eden was by embarrassment. Evan is also old age. So, oh my gosh, guys, we have lost someone very important to us. So he's feeling pretty sad on this Harvest Fest. He's gonna go and have a cry. Poor thing. I am so sad for him right now. Like, I wasn't expecting that. But he is planning on going out with oh my gosh, what's her name? Danica, to try to cheer himself up because he was already planning to be with her today. So we're going to go ahead and give her a call, see if she wants to head out to the San Myshuno Park. Welcome everyone out to San Myshuno Central Park. So isn't this literally gorgeous? I found this one on the gallery, and needless to say, I am obsessed. It's beautiful. So anyways, it looks like Danica was able to come on out, which is wonderful. So he is feeling pretty down. So I figure we'll have them come and sit down and have a little chit chat to try to cheer him up. I just want to see what is available for us to do first. So they are coming over to this park bench to sit down and chat. Danica is a bit worried about him. She wants to know how he's doing because she can tell obviously that things aren't going very well for him today, and so she's feeling pretty worried, and so she wants to make sure that everything's going to be okay and find out, you know, if there's anything that she can do for him. So they are going to just sit here and chat, and he's like, well, I just found out my Uncle Evan passed away. And she's like, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Is there anything that I can do for you? And he's like, you know, don't worry about it. She's like, today must be really hard then because, you know, it's a day for family, and I kind of get that because she doesn't really get along with her family very well either. So they kind of bond over that. And so she's like, I'm really glad though that you asked me to spend Harvest Fest with you because I didn't really have any plans, and you know, I've been just living over at my friend's apartment right now, so it's just I didn't really have much to do. And so he's glad that he's able to help her out with that because obviously it's not the easiest thing when it comes to holidays, especially if you're alone, because most people don't want to be alone. And look, this dog just came over to sit next to Mason. But okay, so we have done our holiday gnomes. We can do the thankful spirit. He loves to decorate, but we don't really have like a house to decorate. We have the apartment, but I don't really feel like decorating it, to be honest. But let's go ahead and I guess we can, it must be under small talk, I think, to like talk about fertility. Let's not. Share the Harvest Fest spirit. We could definitely do that. And where is she running off to? Come back, Danica girl, come back. So it looks like instead they decided to come on over to shoot some hoops and to just chat and catch up. He is trying his best to impress her. And you know, she did admit in the last episode, if you guys didn't watch it, Danica at the end did call to admit that she still has a crush on him and is still really wanting to be with him. And oh, look, Eli is calling us. It's Dad, when are you going to come visit? I put all my love and effort into raising you. You can at least drop by once in a while and tell your old dad you love him, can't you? He's going to say, I'll visit you tomorrow, because it's true, guys. We haven't seen Eli in a long time. He hasn't seen his dad, and so he realizes that he probably does owe him a visit. So we'll visit him tomorrow. He's like, okay, then I hope I'll see you. So he's pretty excited about that. And Mason, I think, is literally about to, yep, there we go, maxed out the fitness skill. So that is fantastic. So I'm planning on, since things are going really well, I'm going to see if they can do a shy kiss. I just want to see if it's going to happen. He is feeling it. He really likes her. She admitted his crush. He's feeling really vulnerable today. And are they going to go for it? She's like, are you sure? And oh my gosh, he just laid it on her. And oh, I think she did like it. Oh my gosh. Wow. She just leapt into his arms. She's so happy. She's like, oh my gosh, Mason, I've never been able to stop thinking about you still after all this time. So dang, they are just already, he's going to cry on Danica because he's feeling so sorrowful. Look at that. She's like, it's going to be okay. I'm sorry about your loss. But you know, what better way to make future plans? Oh, look at her. She's being so cute with him. He is going to ask her to be his girlfriend. So affection, ask to be girlfriend. And so they're going to be official again. So yes, him and Danica are officially 100% together. Mason is feeling particularly loyal and committed to his relationship these days. Trust is important to him. I'd say that yes, he's pretty loyal. So we're going to let him have a new lifestyle. So yeah, he's discovered that he is a loyal sim. So he should have that as an additional trait now. Yes. So, which that makes perfect sense, because after everything with Deborah, like, he has still never really been able to give up on Danica. So I'm just loving that. And I mean, they're pretty serious in a way because they have known each other for so long. So I feel like, you know, this would not be anything too shocking for either one of them. So I'm going to have him come on over here, and I want him to dip kiss her. Like, I want him to make his sweet moves on her, and because she is just so into him, and it's really cute that even after all this time, they are still just enjoying their time together. She's like, oh my gosh, Mason. And oh, they are so cute. I'm really, really happy. Oh, now she's crying. She's like, I'm just so happy. I can't believe we're together again. Like, destiny has brought us back together. And oh my gosh, there's so much love in the air, and they are just feeling it. And he's letting her know, he's like, hey, so I need to go see my dad tomorrow. Is that okay? Would you want to come with me? And she's like, to see your dad? I mean, yeah, for sure. Like, I'll definitely go with you. Look at them taking romantic selfie. OMG. I'm just going to have them talk about marriage just to see what she kind of thinks about it. And they're just thinking seriously. And oh, he's getting really, really cold. He's like, how about we head back to my place and we will, I'll make us something delicious. So she's like, that sounds great. It's getting pretty chilly out here. So let's head on back home. They're back at the apartment, and Mason has changed into something just a little bit nicer for a nice romantic dinner with just the two of them. And so has Danica. Look how adorable she looks in this outfit. Like, girl, you be working that. But he is feeling so confident and so good. He was able to fix the electronic box or whatever, and he is so happy, like truly so happy that they're together again. And here comes Danica to chat with him. Oh my gosh, while he's cooking, she came up to hug him from behind. That is precious. She's like, I really love you. Like, thank you so much. I'm gonna make some other things too on the side for us. So look at them both trying to cook. Oh, nope. Or she's just cleaning it. Oh my gosh, she's trying to be so helpful. It is precious and I am totally here for it. So let's go ahead and put these seed packets in here because I don't like all of these things just laying around my house. I don't think there's any more. I don't think. Okay, so we should be okay there. But let's take a look at their relationship panel because I do want to see how things are going currently. So we have lovers. To be in love is a beautiful thing. Social bunny friends. He thinks she's very attractive. They're best friends. It's his girlfriend. Whew, there is just a lot going on. And, you know, Mason, he's loving it. He is feeling that. What is he listening to? To hip hop. So look, she's coming over just to check on him again. She's like, are you sure there's nothing I can do to help you? He's like, look, babe, I've got this. You just relax. I'm making dinner for the two of us. Like, he loves how it literally feels like old times. Like, it doesn't feel strained or awkward or anything like that. He feels almost as if their relationship has picked up right where it left off. And I am loving that. So, oh my gosh, of course, we have more seed packets popping up. Put those back in the inventory. And yeah, I'm thinking that after dinner, they're going to have a little bit of, you know, one-on-one time and then maybe have a little Harvest Fest woohoo to celebrate. And what's up, Mason? One of my friends heard about how great you are and has been asking for your number. Can I give it to him? He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So, okay, it looks like our dinner is about to come out. He is making a ham dinner for the two of them. Normally I do turkey just because here in America, that's what we usually do, but I want to do something different. Oh my gosh, these things are freaking me out. And the meal has officially been served. So there it is. Let's call to the grand meal. He's like, come on over, Danica. The meal is here. I hope you are hungry. And let's see, it is excellent quality. Good job, Mason, which he has always been such a good cook. I feel like it really just runs in the Charm family. They all are so good at it. So they're going to come in and watch some TV. They're not going to do anything crazy formal, but he's like, it's so good to just be able to be together again. And, you know, I really appreciate how you've been there for me and, you know, your willingness to open up to me and just be honest. And oh, look, I heard you and Danica started dating. Congratulations on landing a new girlfriend. He's like, thanks so much. Like, it means a lot. No, you're not going to come over and interrupt our quiet evening together. And she's like, yeah, she's like, thank you for listening to me and giving me a second chance. You know, I know we ended as friends last time, but it's just, you know, even after all this time, like, I've still never been able to stop thinking about you. I was wondering how you were doing, but I just didn't feel like I had the right to contact you too much while I was away because I didn't want to get in your way if you started dating anyone else. And he's like, Danica, just stop talking. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I'm here. We're in a relationship and I want it to stick this time. You don't plan on traveling anymore. She's like, well, I do want to travel still, but I don't want to do it alone. So if I do go somewhere, would you want to go with me? And he's like, absolutely. I would love to. I thought you would never ask. So she is absolutely thrilled to hear that. And you know, she's just loving it. And I want her to come on over here and sit with our boys. So let me go ahead and add her to the group so we can have them sit together and see if we can get some romantic interactions going. So these two are just trying to get their flirt on. It looks like she is feeling it. He's like, you look absolutely gorgeous today. And I'm still in love with you, and I hope that that doesn't scare you that I'm telling you that I love you. And she's like, absolutely not. Like, things may have changed, and, you know, we've grown up more, and things have happened over the last few years, but honestly, it's just literally it feels like yesterday that we were together and in high school. And so they are just so excited and feeling so good about it. And I love just seeing the two of them so happy. They are just having a nice little mini couch makeout session here. And it looks like they are going to get up and they're just going to keep it going. He's just grabbing and kissing her, and she is all about that life. They are still just being so flirtatious. He is trying to set the mood, and oh, look at them just going at it. Wow. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I love them. And to see them together now after all this time, he's like, do you want to And she's like, yeah, absolutely. So, guys, we know what they're going to get busy with. So, they're having such a good romantic evening. Mason, you are living up to your last name, a charmer. So, here they go. They are going to go at it. They have talked about it. And honestly, I can't remember. I think this might be his first time woohooing with Danica because I think they might have messed around in high school, but I don't think they ever like officially like full on woohoo. Like I don't believe like full on messing around is the same as a full woohoo if you know what I mean. But okay, there was a foot sticking out there, so things are going really, really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here. We'll throw her dish away while they are doing their thing. Oh, so I think it's going really well. He's feeling so flirtatious, hot and heavy, and just right, not perfect. No, perfect from kissing. That kiss was so intoxicating. Mason can't resist going in for another one. Wow, boy, and discovered thyself. So, wow, and first woohoo. So, this is like literally one of the best nights of his life. Like, he is just absolutely here for it. And honestly, he wants to get her out of her whole situation of having to live with that roommate. So I think we're going to just ask her if she wants to move in with us. So ask to be new roommate, or can we just ask her to move in? Ask to join household. So I did find it. So he is going to come ask her if she wants to go ahead and just move in. He's like, we're together. I don't want you to have to stay away from me and have to stay at your friends. Would you want to move in? And she's like, absolutely. That sounds amazing. Thank you so much. And oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on with this kid's face, and she lives with Darth Vader apparently. But okay, we're going to move her in. I'm going to say she's probably only going to bring like 1,000 simoleons. Like I can't picture her not having any money at all. So she's just going to come in with that. And then now she is officially in our household. And so I am so excited. Mason is excited and it is good. And so they are planning to go see Eli tomorrow. So we're just going to have to see how it goes. So this poor girl needs to use the bathroom. So let's go ahead and have her. Oh, she's going to go ahead and do that anyway. So we should be all right. I just realized that we're getting that weird stinky cloud in our apartment again, so we'll have to take care of that. Oh, and here is another seed packet, so we should be able to sell a bunch of these. And so it looks like, what are they doing? I guess they're just hanging out here in the bathroom. And what are they doing? I'm confused. Oh, are they woohooing again? Oh, okay. I guess they had other plans. I was trying to get him to go to the bathroom, but Danica was like, I don't have time to wait for you. I need you again. They are just, they are having a good night. And he does have this picture of him and Saya, so I should probably take that out of his bedroom and put the picture of him and Danica, which he has right here on his desk in his office. But, we could make a few changes. But I'm thinking we're probably going to move him this weekend and get out of this apartment. So I don't know. They're moving pretty fast because I feel like they feel like they've missed out already on so many years, and so they just don't want to waste it anymore. You know what I mean? And so, poor thing, she was just exhausted. She has to go to sleep now. Oh, Mason, boy, you just wearing her out. So yeah, they're kind of talking about, he's like, well, I've been wanting to move out of this apartment and everything. And she's like, well, I definitely am down with whatever you want to do. Like, and so he's actually looking at, I think, buying a house and kind of getting out of being directly in the city because he's wanting things to kind of quiet down and be a little bit more private, if you know what I mean, because I'm tired of all of the noise like this, because once again we've got someone getting busy woohooing over here, even though we were guilty and just did it too. But you know what I mean, he wants to just be done with this whole kind of public lifestyle. Mason just came in here to literally make out with Danica after he used the bathroom. He was like, I got that dump out and I'm ready to go again. But we're going to go ahead and send him on to bed because it is getting kind of late. So we'll turn off this radio. Well, actually, I don't know if I can get him to sleep because it's too noisy to sleep right now. But okay, so she's getting pretty tired too. So, throw up. Oh no, what did I do? Violating principles. She's a vegetarian. OMG, girl, I am so sorry. I had absolutely no idea. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. So she's a glutton and a vegetarian, and she's neat. So that is my bad. I am so sorry, Danica. Danica has woken up this Friday morning and she literally came straight in here to throw up. And I don't really know why. I didn't think, like, it doesn't even give me an option to like do a pregnancy test, so I don't think she's pregnant. I'm wondering if it's just because she had that meat yesterday. So we're just gonna have to, I guess, find out, because that's kind of odd. Like, I feel like all my Sims, whenever, if it's even a chance that they're pregnant, that usually it always brings up the option to do a pregnancy test. So I think that that's a little bit odd. But we'll go ahead and have her, since oh, look, she's going to take the trash out. Mason, oh, it's 3 in the morning. Okay, honey, like, you need to go back to bed. You're up way too early. So let's go ahead and send her on back. Poor thing. She just woke up because she had to vomit, which, guys, my poor little 2-year-old baby. I went to work, and while I was at work this morning, my husband messaged me to tell me that he threw up 6 times, and I don't know why. But he's taking a nap now. It's been about an hour and a half since he last threw up, so I'm hoping he'll be feeling better soon. My poor sweet baby. There's nothing worse than when your little baby angel is sick, because they're just scared and sad. And also because when they're that little, they don't know to like just hang around the toilet or a trash can. So yeah, they just throw up wherever they are. And so it was in our bedroom, on the floor, it was in his room near his bookshelf, twice in the hallway, twice outside, which thankfully outside at least you don't really have to clean that one up too much because it's just out in the grass. But anyways, so yeah, hopefully he will be better soon. So, all right, they have woken up at 9 this morning. Our poor girl can't eat this. So let's see if we'll have her clean out the spoiled food. And Mason, before you get busy doing that, please make something that she can eat for breakfast. Let's serve breakfast. Let's see, something she can have would be like, let's just do some fruit salad. I think that would be good. That way she doesn't have to worry about it. And what is she doing? She's going to come out here to grilled tofu and honey glazed carrot platter. I guess she can do that too. So whichever one she's feeling. Oh my gosh, look at all these packets. I wasn't ready for that. But we'll go ahead and put those in the inventory. I'm going to get them ready, and then we're going to head on over to Eli's house. I do want to share that Danica has this adorable moodlet that says, "Lovers comfort from cuddling in bed. There's nothing quite like finding rest in the arms of the person you love after a busy day. Danica feels invigorated and ready to challenge the world after a blissful slumber with the sim she cares for most." And I think that is just absolutely precious. Like, I don't know if I've really seen that she wants to order a pizza. She must be like, I mean, I get that. Like, I was seriously craving a pizza the other day myself, but thankfully I had like frozen pizza, so I was able to just do it nice and easy. But okay, anyways, I'm gonna get them ready now and showered, and then we will get back to it. Mason is supposed to go to work today, but I'm just having him work from home. So part of his task is to upgrade something. So he is currently upgrading the toilet to be self-cleaning. And then we have to recruit a product tester by talking to another sim, which I think he might just talk to Danica about doing it since she is here. And so I think we'll have her, once she finishes eating, like, man, she just literally ate. I already had her eat once, and then she grabbed another plate. So, but she is a glutton sim, so I guess that makes sense. But she's very playful. She's feeling really good. I'll have her come in here and clean this, and then we'll have her go ahead and take a shower while Mason finishes up his upgrade. And then hopefully we can get him moving along as well with this recruiting option. I do want to see if it is in the friendly. Let's see. Stories, welcome Danica to the household. I've never seen that one, so I want him to do that because I don't know what it means. And let's see, is there like an option for work or anything? Convince to bathe or cook. All right, Mason finished installing the toilet upgrade, which is fantastic. Let's see if there is anything under, I guess, small talk. Enthuse about family. I'm not seeing it. I did finally find the product tester thing under the interest, so they are just flirting it up in the bathroom here real quick. But he is trying to recruit her for product testing, and it looks like she's like, sure, babe, if that's what you need. So he was able to get what he needed done. We just got 1,500 simoleons for that. So now we're going to go ahead and head on over to Eli's just to make sure that, you know, everything is all good and ready to go. We have arrived outside of Eli's house, which, you know, in one way, Mason, it feels good to be home. He hasn't been here in such a long time. You can tell that his dad's still been super busy with his garden, which makes him happy because that lets him know that his dad's still like doing his thing and he's happy. Oh my gosh, it looks like there must have been another fire. But okay, he's gonna come on in here and greet his dad. He's like, hey, Dad, how are you? It's been a long time. He's like, son, it's so good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I know things have been difficult between us. And he's like, hey, you actually visited like you said you would. You're such a good kid. I love you. And so Danica has gone outside. Looks like she's trying to give them a little bit of quiet time with just the two of them, which I totally get and respect. That's really sweet of her. And Eli's just so happy to see his son. So I do think Mason is going to kind of apologize to him. He's like, look, Dad, I'm sorry. Things have been, you know, pretty hectic. That's why I haven't spent a lot of time, you know, talking to you. And he's like, of course I forgive you, son. Like, I understand, you know, you don't want to be kind of like I was. I kind of ignored you at different parts of your childhood just because I got too focused on myself, and I didn't want to turn into my dad, your grandfather Vance, and then I ended up doing it anyways. And so Mason is really happy to hear his dad say that, and so he's feeling good about it. And oh my gosh, he just keeps wanting to come in here and box. But I do want them to talk, and he's like, Dad, I want you to know that you remember Danica from high school? He's like, yeah. And he's like, well, we're officially together again. She's back from traveling and things just really picked up right where we left off. And Eli's like, you know, son, that's great. I'm really happy for you. So he doesn't have any issues against who Mason wants to be with. He just wants his son to be happy, even though he knows he's kind of failed him as a dad in a way. Donate to a charity. No, we're not interested right now. But, you know, Danica, I think she's really pleased to see that they seem to have done really well, like with their relationship, and that things seem to be at least a little bit better. And what's interesting is you guys saw that they had like a red bar, and like all they did was do a family hug, and it's like it went right back up. So it does say in the challenge that we can't I guess rekindle our friendship and relationship with our father until I guess with the previous heir, until he is at least at level 10 until he's mastered his career. And well, maybe not mastered his career, or is it mastered? I think it might have been mastered his career and are engaged to our fiance, which they're not engaged at the moment, but express devotion to a beloved sim. All of that is cute. I think we can definitely have him do that. So let's see, express affection. Express fondness, express devotion. Let's have him do that. I don't know if I've seen that one because I haven't done a sim as being like crazy loyal. Looks like she's coming into the bathroom. Oh, there she goes. Detour. Come back over here. And Mason, let's change you out of this because you weren't supposed to just come in here and start working out like that. That's not what we were doing here. So I'm gonna just put him in this, something comfortable because it's kind of chilly outside. And Danica looks so cute in this little sweater. And so, boy, you did not express your devotion to her. So we're going to have to do this again. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Let's see if it works. Express devotion to a beloved sim. Girl, stop thinking about the toilet. And he's like, I really love you, Danica. Like, thank you so much for everything and coming back to me after all this time. And oh, she's crying. She's like, it's so beautiful. Thank you, Mason. You're everything I need. So that is literally absolutely precious. So it looks like Eli has been over here making some brownies for everyone. Oh, there he goes, feeling paranoid, which is adorable. You know, he's trying to be sweet and have everybody come and have a little treat. He's like, it's really surprised me that you actually decided to come on over, but it means a lot to me, son, and I'm really grateful for that. And so he's just filled with so much joy right now. He's like, I didn't do anything for Harvest Fest, and with the loss of my brother, and Mason's like, I get it, Dad. I'm sorry about Uncle, oh my gosh, what was his name? Uncle Evan. He's like, I miss him too. He's like, yeah, but we are getting older, and that's just our time's coming. And he's like, Danica, come and join us. Like, he thinks that they're a really cute couple. He thinks that they get along well. And Mason's just like, yeah, Dad, like we're really happy. And so I don't think Eli could ask for much more, honestly. I was looking at Danica's profile, and I saw on here that Danica's sentiments about Mason close for moving in. Danica and Mason feel closer than ever as they share a home. I don't think I've ever seen that sentiment, so I think that that's really cute because they are back at the house now. So Danica she has been eating a lot, and it's kind of starting to make me wonder if there is something going on from when she threw up. She hasn't thrown up again since, and like she hasn't had any moodlets to say like she's pregnant or anything, and then it's still not giving me an option to do like a pregnancy test. So I feel like that just can't be it. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know if it's just, she is a glutton sim, so that I believe means she's supposed to be like eating a lot more. They can eat spoiled food. They have greater negative reaction to hunger, always enjoy eating no matter the food's quality. So there are some like pros and cons to it. Mason has decided that he is going to come on over to discuss some of his fears and things for the future with Danica, just because it's important. He wants her to know how he feels. He's like, well, I've been doing really good at my job, but I always wonder, like, what if I mess up? And I want to make sure that we're going to be okay, and you don't want to just up and travel sometime without me. And she's like, Mason, no, like that was while I was younger. Like I'm ready to just, settle down and be us. And I really, really think that that's so precious. Guys, Mason has officially done it. He has made enough parts to make the exo mech suit, so he is going to start working on that. We are going to do the red and white one since his color is red. So oh my gosh, Danica, girl, like she has literally eaten like 6 bowls in a row. I'm not even kidding you. And oh my gosh, eating for 2. So she is pregnant. She's in her 2nd trimester. Oh my gosh, like girl, it's true then. That's why she's been eating so much. She's like having serious cravings. She just keeps eating this fruit salad. It could be a lot worse. She could not be craving anything, but oh my gosh. So she is pregnant. That's weird that it never gave me the option to do a pregnancy test. That's really, really strange. But I want her to come over here to let him know. Like, we need to tell him that he's going to be a daddy. Oh my goodness. Share the big news. Come over here. Mason, stop working for a second. Okay, Danica's got something to tell you. She's like, hey, Mason, I've got some big news to tell you. When we woohooed the other night, I'm pregnant. You're going to be a father. And he's like, what? Are you serious? He's like, babe, I'm so happy. Like, I can't believe it. Like, this is fantastic news. Like, are you feeling okay? She's like, well, just cravings and things like that. But I'm really excited and I couldn't ask for anything more. And so, Mason, with all of that information, he is feeling so happy about it. Like, he is really excited to hear all of the news. Here it goes. Big news, ecstatic after hearing about a new family member. So he truly is so, so happy. And I'm so glad, like, they really suit each other. Oh my gosh, look, she's gonna go eat another fruit salad. She just keeps going back and forth to it. So, oh my goodness. So I think Mason, he's probably just gonna go ahead and take the next step, which we'll probably do it in the next episode, where I think is gonna go ahead and propose to her and get engaged, because he's like, I don't want to be like my dad. Like, if I'm gonna have a child with someone, we're gonna be a couple, we're gonna be married, and my child will have a mother and a father. and that's just how it's going to be, and we're going to be in their lives. And so, all right, guys, I think that's a good note to end this episode on. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the future ones, and hit that like button and drop a comment and let me know what you guys think. Also, I guess start giving me some baby names for girls or boys, because who knows, guys, are we going to have another legacy heir for, I guess this would be the 4th generation in a row being a guy, or are we going to have a girl finally? So I don't know. So I will catch you guys next time. See ya.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa.